sent it to her group chat, and it was a Islamic video about what to be hasty towards and what not to be hasty about. And I've watched that video twice. Man, my hands feel tingly. I've watched the video twice. I watched it before, and then I watched it again last night at work, and it really touched home for me because everything we want in life, we want it now. We want it in haste. Okay, this is gonna be religious talk, maybe, or it might just be about. Oh my gosh, these cars. Like right now, I should not be rushing. This is not Islamic, but I should not be rushing to work because I should have left my house on time. And I need to be there in 16 minutes when I should have left my house at 2:20. I need this car right here to move up so I could turn. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing in her there's plenty of space right there for me to go, and I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry, and she could just move over, but there's glass right there, so I can't even try to squeeze through. Man, that is so funny. I have 15 minutes to get there. I could have been gone. This is so funny. And her nice car. What is that? Is that a Mercedes? That triangle? And her nice convertible. It is very nice outside today. Man, I need some tinted. I can't believe I'm sitting right here. Anyway, let me get back to the haste. I'm in a haste now. I say haste is like worry. That's my definition of haste. So it was like, don't be in a haste to get money, to get anything that Allah is going to provide you. It was already written before. So you're in a rush, but it's already coming to you if it's for you, okay? So just slow it down, okay? So I took it for other things like marriage or for my weight loss, okay? I decided I am going to do one more challenge for myself, one personal challenge, because I just like challenges. But I'm going to do one probably 30-day challenge, and then I'm going to be concentrating on slow and steady, runs the race, because good things come, one, to those who wait, and we all know that when you lose weight slowly, it stays off, okay? And most people do not keep the weight off. So this is what I'm going to do. And as far as needing or wanting a husband, it was already written for me. So I just need to be prepared for when it comes and keep getting myself in a better package to give to my husband when God sends him to me. But trust me, I am open and ready for that whenever God just seems fit. And I'm going to say Allah instead of God. I always say God because I believe most people are Christians in the United States, but I know YouTube is worldwide, but we're speaking English, so most English-speaking countries are predominantly Christian. But I'm going to say Allah. I just have that habit of saying what I think the viewers are, but I need to say Allah. I'm heading to work. Wow, lots of people enjoying this beautiful day. They're riding their bikes. Very nice. Yeah, it is a beautiful day. I worked Amazon last night, which is why I'm heading to hair late. I'm heading to hair not late, like late in the day, which is late. I have 13 minutes to get there. I could get there in 13 minutes if there's no traffic problems. I need somewhere to set my phone because this is not it. And this phone, man, my next car, oof, I don't know why my hand is so tingly. It's so tingly right now. I used to get that a lot before. Whew, okay. So, what it said to be hasty towards is doing good deeds, to making Hajj. That's our pilgrimage to Mecca. To doing good deeds, to giving people their rights. I have a Muslim person that I kind of treated bad, and I reached out to them today, because I just want to apologize. I want to give everyone their rights. I want to be kind. I don't want to wrong anyone. There's someone that I owe something from probably 14 years ago, 13 years ago, and it's really bad that I did not keep the commitment. And it was an act. It was an act. It wasn't money, but I need to fulfill that promise. And like, it's not okay to owe people money. It's not okay to owe people an apology, ask them for forgiveness. So the person that I reached out to today, I ask Allah to forgive me first for how I treated them, and then next I want to ask them to forgive me. And with sincere apology, hopefully I could do that. But they blocked me, I think, which I did deserve. And it's a Muslim. I don't know how it works with. I know the rights of a Muslim. I know that you're supposed to visit them when they're sick. You're supposed to accept their invitation. If we sneeze, we say Alhamdulillah when we sneeze. And then I think it's their right for me to say, let me not even say. I need to make a whole nother video. I need to have my proofs and not just say what's out of memory, because to add to or take away from the religion is a sin. You cannot make up rules that God made. You cannot alter them, okay? This is why when I was Christian, I try to follow the whole Bible. And this is my opinion, and it's still my opinion, that the Old Testament I was supposed to follow while I was trying to be Christian. So that's why I didn't eat shrimp. I didn't eat any scavengers. I didn't eat pork. I basically tried to follow like the Leviticus laws, because I didn't believe that they were supposed to be taken away, because in the New Testament, Jesus, peace be upon him, said, I did not come to take away from the law and the prophets, not even a jot or a tittle. A jot or a tittle. I get them confused, but one is the dot of an I and one is the cross of a T. I didn't come to take away a jot or a tittle of the law and the prophets. So that means, to me, when I read that, I was like, okay, so the Old Testament, Jesus didn't come to take away from those. That's how I see it. Other people say, most people say that he came to fulfill it, but I don't believe he came to take away from the laws. So I think they were still necessary, which is why, as a Christian, it was very hard for me, even though I did find a group of people that do follow those Old Testament laws. Anyway, I came to Islam, and then everything made sense to me. So those Old Testament laws, like the pork is one. I don't do that as Muslim, but I stopped eating pork when I was Christian, because I think God said not to, okay, in his Bible and in his Torah. So Jewish people and Muslim people don't eat pork because we believe God said not to. Okay, what else was I saying? Okay, so people have rights. Your husband and your wife has rights over you. So if I get married, which it needs to be a Muslim man, I think it would be sinning or not a marriage. I don't know, honestly. I know what is accepted in the Muslim world is I can only marry a Muslim man, okay? I don't, in my heart, in my mind, I've not been given that answer because I'm not a follower, you guys. And even if you show me something and you give me your interpretation, doesn't mean that's the way I have to see it. That's why we have multiple versions of religious books, is because people interpret it different ways, okay? Even though the majority of the scholars and the people that have translated stuff, even if they agree, I cannot force myself to believe what I don't believe, okay? I can't force it. And just like I can't force somebody to be my religion, because I could try to force you, but it's still not in your heart and your mind, then you're not going to take my religion, because that's not what you believe. You could say I'm Muslim, but in your heart and your mind, not believe that. So no one can force you to believe away. Only God, Allah, can open your heart and your mind to having wisdom and understanding and knowing the truth. Okay, I will not blindly follow. And I'm sorry, I don't care if the whole world is saying this is the way it is. If I don't see it, there's nothing I could do about that. So, with that being said, I do think I need to marry a Muslim because it just makes sense to be with somebody. The husband is the leader of the house. Anyway, the right of the woman, the wife, is to be provided for and protected. He is the provider and the protector. Golly, there's so many people here. Look at this. I'm at work now, you guys. It is busy. I'm at work. I'm going to be here on time because I need to be inside in 6 minutes, and it will not take me 6 minutes to park and get in there. So now what? That's his rights. From my understanding, which I'm not a big studier of my religion. I'm more of a lazy basics type person, okay? So I know the basics. I know that is my right as a wife, is to be provided for and protected. And I don't think protection only means like physically. I feel like it means mentally. So I feel like you need to protect my mental too. Protect inside and outside. And that's just my interpretation, okay? What is his rights? His rights is to be able to have intimacy, relations, marital relations. That's his right. And his right is for me to protect his property. So if he goes out to work and I don't know, someone is like, I don't know. I just have to make sure his stuff is right at home. Okay? And I don't know any other rights that I need to give him, like Islamically. I know common sense rights, but cooking and cleaning, I don't even think that's like a right. I think that's more of like a service to him as a charity. A right is something you have to give the person. A charity is like optional. So like if I work, because I love to work, so I don't need him to provide completely. But if I'm helping him to provide, like if I'm putting towards the rent or towards my food or clothes, not the excess, but like if I'm paying, I'm helping him fulfill his right, that's like a charity. That's a charity I'm doing. That is not like, oh, she's just helping with the bills just because. Nope, I'm earning good deeds because that's his job. And I don't believe, people say, a lot of Muslims say, well, these times and ages, everyone needs to work. No, I work 2 jobs. He could work 2 jobs. This is my opinion. I really believe the man is the provider, and there's no, these are the times. No, he could work harder, or she could help if she wants, but it's an option. I don't believe we could change the religion. If a law says that the man is the provider and the protector, he's the provider and the protector. And as far as marital relations, yeah, if I'm mad at him, I'm not going to say you can't get any. I'm not saying that because that's his right. And I wouldn't even want to do that anyway. Like, why would I do that? That's just not me. But I know a lot of women do that. I can't do that as a Muslim woman. No. Now, if I'm sick and that's the reason, then he needs to be going into that protective part where you need to love your spouse. So if she's really sick, you need to, not demand that. And I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, going to do my client. And let's see what else. Okay, there's other rights. Who else has rights? There's other rights, and I probably should do a whole video since I even brought up this topic, because that's all I can think of right now. But there's definitely other rights. I believe, I don't know what. I'm not going to just talk off the top of my head anymore. But, oh, my client's going to be 10 minutes late. I also have to learn patience. I need to learn patience. Let's just stand in the sun. Let's go back to my car. Let's get points. She's going to be 10 minutes late. Thank you for the like. Oh, your body has rights. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. But I know that I have to treat my body right. So, I need to get sleep. I need to not be fat. Like I know my body has rights, but I don't know the Islamic like proof on that, and I don't think it's okay to just, oh, that person's Muslim or that person's born in a Muslim country, so you just take what they say as that's what Allah says. No, that's why we read our religious books, no matter what our religion is. I've found out through the years that most people don't even know what their own book says. I've shown people of a different faith what their book says, and they even know what their own book says. And that's me too. I know more about the Bible than the Quran. Hi, Ray. You're walking great. I was going to stay out here and do a longer video, but I'm going to go in and talk to my neighbor, which she's also Muslim. She's like one of my closest friends. She's so freaking nice. Oh my gosh, where'd I put my drink? I did this yesterday. I did the same thing yesterday. I had a whole thing of ice with the drink, and I left it in the car, just like I almost did right now. I almost left this drink to melt out. I'm fast. I'm doing a liquid fast today, you guys. No food today. No. No, no, no. Yesterday was not a good day for eating. That's not why I'm fasting. I am going to have gum, though. I'm going to have gum. I'm doing a dirty fast, but I am not eating today. I need to get disciplined. That's why. I need to get this freaking weight off. Dang it, I need it. And they have this new thing saying big back. I hate that. The first time I heard it, oh, you're fasting today, good. The first time I heard it was on this channel during my live, but then I did not know it was a thing. I do not appreciate that, and I don't like it. I don't want a big back. But I don't want to be called that. Like, if I do have one, so what? Do not call me that. Wa alaikum salam, Nikki. I'm going to do silent. The rest of it, when I go in there, it's going to be silent. Hi, illegally blonde. I cannot see. Why can I never see my comments in the freaking sun? Okay, let's see. Today, illegally blonde says, "Hey Mika, I'm scrubbing my RV. I'm very happy you got the." Maybe if I go in the shade. Grant. Let me see. I cannot see these words. Grant. Very happy you got the grant. There are more available. Don't be afraid to ask your state rep. Thank you, illegally blonde. Ray says, I don't want a big back either. Okay, I'm going to mute this. What is Nikki doing? Enjoying her Saturday. Okay, before I go, I have to say one more thing. I didn't talk about what we need to haste towards. Oh, yeah, I did. Good deeds. Good deeds and giving people, like, what you owe them, debts. Pay off your debt. If you owe anyone anything, tangible or intangible, pay it back now. You don't want to pass away and you didn't pay a debt. My hand is asleep. Oh no, what did he say? She gave you a timeout, James Bond.